Oh, wow, that's pretty. Okay, cool.
It's not just beautiful, it's useful too. You can play it to tame creatures and make them your familiars. It's probably easier to show you than explain. You're quite slow after all.
Oh, whoa. Do I get to pick one?
I've prepared 3 creatures for you to tame. Pick one you like the look of.
Yes, Your Honor.
You can tame creatures during battle. Try it out with these ones. Don't look so scared. They're my pets. They won't attack you. Wimps.
But how do I tame them?
Well, every now and again when you beat a creature, it will be so impressed it will fall in love with you. If that happens, yucky hearts will appear above its head like this.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Ugh. Anyway, when you see the hearts, it's time for you to play a serenade. If you manage not to mess it up, the creature becomes tame and joins you as one of your familiars.
That seems simple enough.
It doesn't matter who beats the creature, it can still go all gooey and girly and lovey-dovey, but only you can tame it, Esther.
So if we want a creature to join us, Esther has to play the song.
I just said that, didn't I? Stop asking stupid questions and give it a try.
Yes, Your Honor, but which one shall we pick?
Why do we have to flip and pick? Can't he give us the whole lot of them, the stingy old so-and-so? What's the matter, spoiled for choice? Well, when you've finished moaning and groaning, just let me know which one you want me to give you completely for free.
I mean, personally,
I want you. Pee-wee. This cute creature is called a Nade, so there. It's not very good at normal attacks, but it's got some decent magical ones and it's a great healer, so it's helpful to have around. You should definitely choose that one over the other 2. They're rubbish. Boo! This one's called a Boogly Boo. It may have a stupid name, but it can scare the pants off people even worse than me. It packs a hefty punch and can learn some pretty nasty tricks too. You should definitely choose that one over the other 2. They're rubbish. Ba-doo beep doo ba ba pa pa parp. That stupid looking one's called a Shonky Honker. It's got good defense and magical attack and it can put enemies to sleep as well. It's a bit of an all-rounder, I suppose. You should definitely choose that one over the other 2. They're rubbish.
I mean, out of all the choices, I kind of like this middle guy. But you're cute. And you can heal.
Oh, man.
Huh. Okay, I think I made my choice.
Have you decided which one you want to be your new familiar yet? Ready? We might as well do it the same way as you do when you tame a creature in a normal battle. In case you've forgotten, that means you have to beat the creature up, then get Esther to play it a serenade on her harp. And don't wet your pants, I've told them not to attack you, so you wimps don't get scared and run away. Now to the battlefield.
So I just beat up the one I want. Right then, daughter of Rashad,
Are you ready? You're the only one who can use that harp. You'd better try it out, hadn't you? Right, listen, there's 3 creatures here. You have to pick one to be your new familiar. You know how to tame a creature, don't you? First you have to beat it in battle. These ones are friends of mine, so I've told them not to fight back when you bash them. Well, come on, beat up the creature that you want to be your new best friend.
huh. It really is like... It won't let me switch to my familiars, so... Okay, I just have to slowly but surely do this. Cool.
Creatures do that sometimes when you beat them in battles. See those yucky pink hearts over its head? They mean you can tame it. If Esther is near a creature with hearts over its head, she can use her heart command. Then she can choose whether to play a serenade to tame it or let it go back into the wild. But if you don't choose quickly, it'll run off anyway. I've told these ones not to run away because they're beginners and you're probably rubbish.
That's awfully nice of you. You tamed the Lagoon Naiad. Or Naiad? I don't know. Yes, beating up creatures for love. Genius, right? Ain't it? I don't want to call you Gemma. What's another suggestion? Gem, Gems, Nai, Gemma. That's it, huh? Those are your suggestions, huh? Those suggestions are shit, game. Let's see. I'm gonna call you Plum. 'Cause that seems like a cute name for you. There. Plum is now our familiar. We did it! We tamed a creature.
Heh, not bad for our first try, I suppose. Like I said, anyone can beat a creature, but Esther has to play the song to tame it. So you'll have to work together if you want to get more familiars. I know it's hard for selfish brats like you, but you'll just have to try.
Yes, Master Solomon, we understand. Neato, huh, Esther?
Oh, and you can have 3 more familiars as well as the ones you use in battle.
Tidy, but what happens if we get all overexcited and tame more familiars than we've got room for?
Then you'll have to speak to a little friend of mine. Look over there a second.
Oh, that thing. That's what it's been for this whole time? Oh. Hi. What a funny-looking little thing. Is he a familiar too?
Don't be stupid. That's the rep from the familiar retreat. He'll take any familiars you don't need off your hands and keep them safe back at the retreat.
Oh, there's useful. Looks like you'll be keeping busy then, eh, Esther? I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to see what kinds of creatures there are out there to tame.
You can find familiar retreat holes in every town you visit, and even in some dangerous places, too.
I think I've seen some in places we've been already.
Hang on, look, your familiar's ready to metamorphose.
Meta what? Blimey, I have to teach you about that as well, do I? You don't know anything. Fine, I'll teach you about metamorphosis too. But give me a break first, will you? Oh, I thought it was Drippy talking. Now it's not.
But give me a break first, will you? Explaining this is going to give me face ache.
Face ache? Maybe this is just giving me a chance to save. I do want to learn about metamorphosis though, so we'll keep going for now.
Right, it's time to teach you about metamorphosis. This is boring, so listen carefully. I'm not explaining it again. If you look, you can see your familiar wants to metamorphose. And for that one, you'll need one of these. Here.
A sundrop. Is this some kind of treat?
It's not just any old treat. Look, just try it, will you? I'm bored of talking. Give it to that mite you've got there.
Feed it to him in the creature cage, you mean? Okay, here goes. Oh. Oh. And then you've got some paths after that. Interesting. Yo! He's a mighty mite. The number of different tricks Elu can perform in battle increased by 1. Neato, look at my familiar.
That's metamorphosis. When a familiar gets big enough, you can feed it special treats to make it change into a new version.
Metamorphosis, got it. When familiars metamorphose,
they get stronger, look different, and learn better tricks. They also get to gobble up more gems, meaning you can teach them even more tricks. The treat you need to feed to a familiar to make it metamorphose depends on its sign, something you never would have worked out on your own. Oh, and here's another piece of priceless wisdom you don't deserve. When familiars metamorphose, they go back to level 1. But that doesn't mean you're back to square one. Once you train them up, they'll be much more powerful than they were before. Whether you metamorphose your familiars or not is up to you. Some idiots prefer to stick with what they've got. Do what you want. I don't care. Now, you don't need anything else explaining, do you? You're fine with what I've told you, right?
Yes, Master Solomon.
Good. I hate explaining all that stuff. Anyway, if you want to hear all the boring details again, you can just ask that boring old telling stone you've got there.
Did somebody say my name?
Eek!
It is as His Supremacy says. I can replicate his explanations in minute detail or minute detail at any time you choose. You need only ask and...
Boring! Ugh, you haven't changed. Anyway, now you know how it all works. You can get out there and tame loads of familiars and make them metamorphose.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Ta, Your Supremitude!
Right, where to next then? Can we go back to Alma Moon quickly? I want to see how my father is getting on. Sure, we can ask him about the other great sages too. Goodbye, Master Solomon. Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it. I mean it. Shut up and get lost.
Works for me. I have no problem with that.